Alright, so I don't normally do YouTube video recordings, but I didn't see a lot of videos showing Elite Dangerous Beta 2 yet, so this is just kind of a preview of what's going on. I can tell you that even though they wiped everyone, my stats are still the same from what carried over from the other beta, so that's interesting. And don't pay attention to any of those murders and attempted crimes. That wasn't me. So we're going to do open play. We might actually run into another player. That'll be interesting. And patch 3 for beta 2 seems to have fixed all of my connection problems, but we're going to cross our fingers and hope that we make it through a short little video just kind of looking at all this stuff that's been added. And I would actually pause this while it's loading, but I have no idea how to do that because I don't normally make videos. So, beta 2 changes. Well, first of all, the HUD is very, very different than before. A couple of really neat things is notice when you switch windows, everything kind of draws in like a blue shader, and then it fills out the screen like that. And I think that's a really neat special effect. Actually, I really enjoyed the new HUD. Then you have, of course, this new navigation system, which has the system map. Pretty neat. It's a little difficult to navigate. I don't know why you have to hold down both mouse buttons to scroll, but pretty cool new system map system. Funny. I like it. That's just the new system map. I don't like, though, when I exit system map, instead of just going back to my cockpit, it dumps me into the galaxy map, which is fine. Kind of a nitpicky thing to complain about, but I would rather just be able to choose, hey, go back to the cockpit, and if I want to go here, I'll go here myself. You can see the universe is huge now, so you can explore everything in this little pillbox, and ideally, someday, you can explore the whole Milky Way. Now, I was hoping we could make it to Sol, which is where we are at. That's where Earth is. But unfortunately, as you can see, it is just outside of a little pill of explorable space, which kind of sucks because everybody was really excited to go to Sol. And we don't know anything about Sol, allegiance, economy, or whatever, government. So it'll be interesting to see what Sol is like. And then Alpha Centauri, which is actually I think it's the nearest known star to Sol. At least the nearest known one that actually has a lot of planets and stuff. He disagrees with me a little bit, but whatever. It's the system map. It hasn't changed. You can see the HUD. It's been reworked, but it's pretty much the same thing as before. There are a couple of differences, but nothing too drastic. And then you have the other module or menu on the right-hand side, which has status screen, your modules. This is definitely different and, in my opinion, much improved. Although I still don't understand what changing priority for things does. I don't know what that does. I don't know why I would do that. But I'm sure someday we'll figure that out. Weapons group. Visually it's different, but pretty much works the same. Cargo didn't really change. Functions didn't really change. I don't know if there's any new options in here that weren't here before. That's that. Now, this, Starport Services. Huge difference. This is kind of the main Starport Services menu, and on the right hand side you have news feeds. Every station, or every system rather, has these 4 feeds. I guess they go every day and they look and they say, oh, what's the crime report for this system? And bounty hunter report. Guys, we need to get to work, because seriously, 0. And traffic report. Obviously there's a lot of Sidewinders flying around, but somewhere somebody has a Cobra that's been here recently, today. And then bounties. Apparently everybody is playing nice right now. Either that or this doesn't work. I don't really know. The last actual news report was about 2 days ago. So that's what these look like. They're just little, like little news articles that come out. I think they're pretty neat. In the center you can refuel, you can repair all, and you can reload all. Just right here at the tip of your fingers. You can go to munitions and resupply from here. Repairs, you can go here and repair stuff. This right here, wear and tear. I don't know if this is supposed to do anything, but when I click it, nothing happens. So I don't know if it works, or if it only allows you to click that after you've had so much wear and tear on your ship. Bulletin board. Pretty much, I mean, it's different, but it's pretty much the same idea. You click a mission, and we'll do one of those in a bit, and you accept it, and you go do it. So I have to take scrapped coffee plant in Hatchwat system, which sure, why not?
Warning, cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Quit bitching. Contacts hasn't really changed, except I do not know what combat bond contact is for. Your outfitting, this has had some huge changes. So, livery, that's your paint job where you apply it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember the Sidewinder being white by default. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. I always thought they were all gray. I mean, I should remember because I played the game for a while now, but... Oops. Let's go back to that. When you go to buy stuff, though, this is the neat thing. They have like a stats comparison window, and it tells you good changes and bad changes. It gives you all the information about what you're going to buy. Now, the other neat thing is, look at this. They have different variants of the weapons that they did not have before. So you've got like a scatter spray multi-cannon, a high-impact multi-cannon, a low-heat beam laser, a focused beam laser. They all have different stats. The little triangle here basically means that for some reason, although it doesn't specify necessarily, some reason you cannot equip this. Now I know I can't do these because the cost. I don't have enough credits yet. I just started playing today. You can see I only have 1,800 credits. This is new too. It gives you like all the information about your ship, your maximum mass limit, your jump range, when your cargo hold is full, if your cargo hold is empty, and then what it currently is. Laden. No, current, and then laden is what if it's full. So if you don't have it full, you can tell. I think that's kind of redundant, to be honest, but I don't really understand the power usage on laden and current. I'm guessing that means if I took my weapons off but left everything else on, or does that include shields? I don't know. Other than that, you can now equip things in pretty much any slot. So this is the standard utility slot. They really raised the price on some things, by the way. That's 365,000 credits for a kill warrant scanner, which I believe cost, I don't know, 10 to 20,000 credits in the previous beta. There's the frame shift wake scanner, by the way. So if you want to buy one, it's at this system, for sure, at least now. If you look at some of the other stuff you can upgrade, like if I go to my internal compartment that houses my shield generator, I can replace that with more cargo space. I can replace it with a more detailed surface scanner. You can do all kinds of neat things. But I like having shields, so I'm not going to do that. Shipyard. Nothing too complicated. It shows what ships are for sale. And I'm assuming you would just buy them. And then cartography, how would you pronounce that? Cartographics. They sell basic system information. I don't know why you would ever want to buy this instead of just exploring. And then if you have data to sell, it shows up down here and you can sell it. So let's go ahead and do this mission. So I have to go to Hatchahat. Oops. Which we'll go ahead and just target that right now. I never use the galaxy map, by the way. Usually I just target things from in here. So lock destination. I wonder what would happen if I engage my hyperdrive right now. Probably bad things. I'm probably mass locked. And then we go about our way. Now you can see, we're launching here. They did upgrade one really nice quality of life feature is the stations. When you target them, you see the little arrows on the station. They actually point to the direction of the entrance, so you don't have to try to figure out based on rotation, if you're not that good at that, what direction the entrance is anymore. You just look at what you've got targeted and the arrows point towards the side that the entrance is on. And of course it's always relative to the direction you're facing the target. So let's go ahead and get underway and cross our fingers that we make it through hyperspace jump. And screw this guy. I like how much brighter and more detailed the interface is now. If I look at the target facing indicator in the left-hand side there, next to your heat indicator, that's just really well done, tiny little piece of artwork that I kind of appreciate. Alright, let's go.
Drive charging.
Cross your fingers, and we make it through our jump without crashing.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Speaking of which, graphics have been changed on this. I don't remember there being this many little star streaks all over the place. I kind of like it. I think it's neat looking. Let's not run into the sun. Let's go ahead and target the correct station. Nothing planned. There it is. That's convenient. So, if you did not know, when you're traveling in Super Cruise, if you just leave your throttle like slightly below the optimal balloon setting, generally speaking, it will keep you at the correct speed to jump out when you get at the correct distance. Assuming you don't get interdict corruption. And zap. Probably would make for a more interesting video if I did get interdicted. What side of the planet is this thing on? Never really knows. Oh, there it is. I can never tell. They really have to come up with some way to fix this, because you can see when you have a lot of crap that can be targeted at a location, it'll all get highlighted, and then you have trouble reading what you actually have targeted. So hopefully they come up with some kind of a UI change for that. Maybe change the color of the thing you have actually targeted to a different color to indicate that that's your selected target, so that it doesn't look like this. We just have a mess of crap. Speed up just a little bit. So one other change, if we make it out of Super Cruise safely, is that the distance at which you drop out of Super Cruise is much closer. Thread the needle here before you get hit by that rotating arm. That would suck. And you have full power vengeance. If you got hit by this rotating arm while you were going through here. Anyway, what was I saying? When you drop out of Super Cruise now, you're now within 8 kilometers of the station versus like 20 kilometers, which I think is what, 4 or something like that, 10 kilometers. It's further. I know that.
Request granted.
They did something to improve this, because a lot of times when you request docking, it would take forever to respond. Now, it only takes like instantaneous, almost a second or so. Docking pad 14. Oh, it's right there. It's convenient. I don't have to look all over the place. I am using a full HOTUS setup with pedals, if you didn't know. So I highly recommend it, especially with pedals, because if you've ever played flight sims, you know that it just feels so much more natural to yaw with your feet than try to twist a joystick. It just feels weird to me. I've been playing flight sims for a long time.
Docking successful.
Anyway, once you get to the station, you just go back to the bulletin board, you turn the mission in, and bam, you just made whatever money. That's it. So hopefully somebody finds this video useful.